Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. We're back with a little more Link Evolution, and continuing our journey as someone who's never watched the anime before. We're finally moving past the first season and into the realm of legally distinct Ultraman. That's right, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yeah, I don't know much about, well, any of the seasons really, but I guess it would be probably better to explain what I do know. I've seen Heroes, obviously. I've seen DPE Dark Law Pass. Other than that, I don't know too much. I know Yubel is one of the main villains of this arc as well. Well, there's that. But other than that, yeah, it'd be interesting to see where this goes. Let us learn the story behind DPE Dark Law Pass. Thanks to Yuki and his friends, dueling had now become a worldwide phenomenon, and duel academies popped up everywhere. Aspiring duelist Jaden Yuki was given the chance to enter the highly distinguished Duel Academy, but there was one catch: he must win a duel to gain entry. In his rush to get to the school, he bumped into a mysterious person that resembled a familiar figure from the past. Ah, sorry. You're a duelist, aren't you? Yep, I'm going to try out at the academy. You don't say. Yeah. Hey, you're... Why don't you take this? Something just tells me that it belongs with you. Wow, for real? Good luck. Realizing that he was late, Jaden rushed off to the academy, hoping to get there in time to qualify for entry. Excuse me. Whew. Alright, test time. What the heck is this? Man, the principal or professor or whoever he is. That sure is a character design. Son, what's your name? Jaden Yuki. Well, Jaden Yuki, I'm Dr. Valen Crawler, Department Chair of Techniques here at the Duel Academy. How do I get one of those cool blue duel blazers like the one you're wearing? A lot of hard work and extremely high marks. Of course, you first have to get into Duel Academy, and I intend to make certain that won't be happening. Well, I'm ready, so let's duel. Sorry, I'm still a little under the weather at time of recording. Alright, you know, this is kind of funny though. You'd think for a school accepting people learning how to duel, the entrance requirement wouldn't be winning a duel. Obviously they're going easy on you, but still. Alright, up to date on summons. Today we'll be covering fusion summons. We've done fusion summons, so I don't need a refresher. Alright. They insist. They start in the extra deck. And we need to send materials. What the heck is this? Elemental Hero. Each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, gains attack and loses defense. What is this wacky little guy? Alright, well. Alright, Clayman. Set Clayman. Set Clayman pass. Ancient Gear. Attempts to punch Ancient Gear. Okay. We could have activated this poly last turn. I don't know why we had to set. Okay. Elemental Hero Clayman plus Elemental Hero Burstinatrix. Yep. Mega Man design. Using two monsters as material, we shall fusion summon Rampart Blaster in attack position. Then we will normal summon this plant guy. Okay. Battle phase. Attack. And then attack directly. Now let's go to main 2. Fusion recovery. We can recover one of the materials and the poly spell. Okay, that was super effective. That's a different game. Okay, let's set Jar of Greed and pass. Call of the Hunted. Tribute summon Ancient Gear Golem. A really tough card on the field, but luckily we can deal with that. Okay, behold our field spell. An elemental hero monster attacks a monster that has higher attack, it will gain 1000. Jar of Greed to draw a card. Ooh, we can now fusion summon another monster. Behold, I fuse Elemental Hero Avion and Elemental Hero Bustinatrix. Fusion summon, come forth. Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman. In attack position. Okay. We will now proceed to battle phase and attack the Ancient Gear Golem. Inflicting burn damage. And then we attack for game. Alright, Fusion Summon tutorial. That's game, so I guess I passed the test, huh, Teach? Impossible, there's no way this delinquent could defeat me. How do you know he's a delinquent if this is his entrance exam? I made the academy, I'm in. By defeating Dr. Crowlug, Jaden was granted entry to Duel Academy. The next day, everyone gathered in the main hall for the introduction ceremony. Welcome, my students. I'm Chancellor Shepard, the headmaster here, and you are the best and brightest young duelists in the world. Now, please get yourself settled in at your assigned dorms. I think you'll find them quite comfortable, depending on how you ranked, of course. Well, I don't know about you, Sai, but it looks like I'm in the Slifer Red dorm. That's cool, same with me. Hey Bastion, you in red too? Well, now let's see here. Yellow sleeves, yellow buttons, I don't think so. Oh, I get it. So that's why Sai and I are in red. Please don't tell me you've just figured that out now. So what, ever think I'm colorblind? Well, no, actually I didn't. Are you colorblind? No, but I could have been. See you around the dorms. I doubt that. You're going the wrong way. Your dorm is over there. This isn't a dorm. It's like an outhouse of a deck. You kidding me? Check out the view. This place is great. This one here is our room, Sai. It's kinda small, huh? Hey, you're a small guy. Anyway, I like it. This'll make a sweet pad for our first year here. It's kinda weird meeting at the entrance exams and now roommates. Think we were somehow connected to each other in some ancient life, Jaden? You know, like you were an Egyptian pharaoh and I was the guardian Seto. No offense, but that's just lame. Well, it could be true. Forget it. They broke the molds when they made the two of us. Yeah, for different reasons. Because you're an awesome duelist, and what's the opposite of awesome? Unawesome. So we're gonna have to work on that confidence. But first, let's work on this pad. Open the curtains and let in the fresh air. Hey, those were closed for a reason. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we didn't need sleeping up there on the bunk bed. Who are you and what are you doing in my room? Oh, sorry. My name's Jaden Yuki. And I'm Cyrus. We're your new roommates. You're new, alright, so let me tell you how things work around here. What things? Like when the parents' weekend is gonna be? More like how the whole color thing works, that's more important than anything. Yeah? You got 3 different kinds of students here. Obelisk Blue students, Raw Yellow students, and Slifer Red students. The Blues are the highest ranked students. Some kids are Blues because of the grades, others through connections. The Yellows are second highest, mostly younger students with lots of potential. Then there are us, the Red Wonders. The Wonders? That's a cool name. As in, I wonder how flunkies like us ever got this far. Sorry, but we're bottom of the barrel here. Dueling duds. Hello, children. My name is Professor Banner. I am not only your headmaster at Slifer Red, but I also teach alchemy at Duel Academy. What the hell are they teaching in this place? First, we've got this weird we've got class warfare introduced right into the system, and also, you know what? We shouldn't question the machinations of Seto Kaiba. You will also learn that I am a wonderful chef. Why, all my students characterize my scrumptious meals as adequate. So chop chop to the cafeteria. It's lunchtime. Oh, Chumley, by the way. Well, can't have an anime without going to school, I guess. It is funny though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a complicated enough game that I think you'd need a university course to fully learn everything. If you really wanted to. Angry that Jaden made a mockery of him, Dr. Crowler created a fake love letter from Alexis Rhodes to chew among Obelisk Blue's top students. This seems very petty. Why are you feuding with a student? Since the moment I first saw you, I've been in love with you. Meet me tonight behind the girls' storm. Endearingly, Alexis Rhodes. Dr. Crowler planned to expel Jaden by getting a photo of him trespassing in the girls' dorm. It was the perfect plan. Except Dr. Crowler actually put the love letter in Cyrus's locker instead of Jaden. What is this teacher's problem? Why does he hate why is he beefing with this one random student? Trying to expel him? Later that night at the girls' dorm, Alexis and his friends caught Cyrus and demanded that Jaden come rescue him. If you don't want us to turn you in, you're gonna have to win your freedom by beating me in a duel right now. If you turn us in, we'll be expelled. Don't worry, Sai. I won't let that happen. Let's duel, Alexis. Wacky fun. It is wacky fun school shenanigans. Okay, let's make DPE and Dark Lauren pass. I don't think we're doing that. Alright, Rota for... flash by a little quick. Etole Saipa. A 1700 attacker. Mirror Gate. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, targeting a face-up elemental hero monster you control, switch control the opponent's attacking monster of the targeted monster you control to calculate damage. Huh. Control monster switches back. Literally just dodge 1 damage? That's so specific. Sparkman and Clayman makes Thunder Giant. Thunder Giant. Thunder Giant does. Thunder Giant's a destroy. We've seen Flame Wingman. It burns, and that's all we have. Avion, Basinatrix, Sparkman, and Clayman. Okay, so we don't have either of them right now. I guess we just set Clayman and pass. He is a 2k beater. Can't go wrong with that, I suppose. Okay, we have Avion and Basinatrix now, so we can just fusion summon right away. Okay, here's Flame Wingman. I'll set Winged Karibo. Okay, let's go ahead and hit Double Pass. Make your opponent's attack a direct attack instead and inflict damage. Equal to the attack of the attack target control, the monster can attack opponent directly during the next turn. That's so specific. Alright, well. Cannot attack monsters other than the equipped monster. Sure. We're all just about the direct attacks. Okay, well. A little bit of burn. Warrior returning alive. Not sure this field spell is actually going to be super useful in this battle, but I mean, sure. Another one. Double pass. I'm not pronouncing it right, but we're setting now, huh? I think we got this. Okay. Let's go Monster Reborn, bring back... the Cinetrix, I suppose? And then we can... Rota for Avion. Fusion Summon, second copy. Alright, this ought to be enough for damage. GG's. Looks like that is game. A deal's a deal. I won, so we get off free. Okay guys, we'll keep quiet about what happened tonight. Jaden beat me fair and square and that's all there is to it. Nah, there's more to it than that. It was a close match. You got game. And we have avoided being expelled. Hooray. The Shadow Duelist. Jaden and his friends Syrus and Chumley were wandering the school grounds when they came across an old abandoned dorm that was supposedly haunted. How big is this campus? To their surprise, Alexis was also there. Alexis, what are you doing here? That's funny. I was about to ask you guys the very same thing. We heard about the dorm and wanted to check it out. But it's not very intelligent. Don't you know the kids have a way of disappearing around here? Ah, that's just some urban myth. No, it's not. Believe me. I know. Why else would the Academy make this place completely forbidden? If they catch you here, they'll expel you, Jaden. So why are you here? One of the kids who disappeared here was my brother. If Alexis' brother really disappeared, then the rumors aren't just rumors. I say we go back, Jaden. Yeah? I say we go in. What? Oh, wait up. I hope Jaden knows what he's doing. Ah, who are you? When Jaden and his friends entered the dorm to investigate, Alexis was captured by Titan, the notorious hitman hired by Dr. Crowler to kick Jaden out of the academy. Titan trapped Alexis in a coffin, using her as bait to goad Jaden into a duel. Is this... I'm getting the impression this teacher is an antagonist now. This has gone from petty to just evil. Hand Alexis over right now or you'll be sorry. The only way out for you is if you beat me at a shadow game. I'm not afraid of dueling you, but shadow games don't exist. The others didn't believe in the Shadow games either. They were soon convinced. For you see, when you lose in a Shadow game, you don't just pay with your life points. You pay with your soul. That only happens at the Sea of Orichalcos, though. So you're the one behind all those disappearances. Well, you're not getting us, especially Alexis. Unless you win, she's mine forever. As will you be... Alright, get your game on. Mr. Volcano? Mount-mannered creature? Man reduced to being a creature. Anyways, I'll go second. I have the poly, but not the mats. We've got terraforming? Oh. Archfiend. Okay, got cards to read now. All fiend type monsters you control gain 500 attack. You can target an archfiend monster you control, banish one other fiend type monster you control, and if you do, special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard one archfiend monster with the same level as the targeted monster. Once per turn clause. Center the graveyard because of card effect got destroyed by battle, add an archfiend. Okay. And then refunds your life payments. Okay. This is a really specific card here, Spark Blaster. I guess I really am just gonna set Claimant and pass. Oh, I'll just set Claimant pass for now. Well, we're doing some tutoring. Unfortunately, he cannot get past the 2k blocker. Oh, there we go. Alright. So we want Basinatrix. Rota for... You know what, I'll emergency provisions this as well. No reason not to. Basinatrix. Okay. Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman. Feels like it's gonna be our MVP a lot. 2100 burn damage on destroy. It's not terrible. Okay. Any of these have effects? If we hit the Eris, it'll give him a trigger. I guess I'll just get rid of this. Main 2, set 1. Pass. No outs. Anything worth stealing over there? Don't think so. Alright. We'll have to clear it. Archfiend Emperor. I imagine this is still pretty accurate. We've got like a bunch of like We've got like basic vanillas that we have to fuse into things, you know? So it's pretty whatever. We have to like draw the materials and then poly into it. Once we turn badge charge, I see, okay, that's what you were doing. And then it destroys itself in the end phase. Well, the good news is we special summoned I was about to say we properly special summoned Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, but it has the cannot be special summoned in other ways clause on it. For like a pretty boring looking guy. That's kind of surprising. But we can steal this. It's a 3k beater, what's not to like? Alright, we'll punch him with his monster. 3000 damage, over to you. Double spell. Stole my monster. Hey, that's my monster. You can't have him. Alright, here's a vanilla monster. Elemental Hero Sparkman. And then, with this very specific equip spell, we can only equip it to Elemental Hero Sparkman. We will give Sparkman his Spark Blaster. What is this, Mega Man? Okay, now it is our main phase, so we can target a face-up monster and change the battle position of the target. We can only use this effect 3 times and then this thing gets destroyed. See, you can tell this is the anime. These are enemy cards because they're just so specific. Hey, we get to destroy this now in attack position and get some damage in. Anyway, 3k's in. Right, we're doing some last minute blocks. Alright, over to you. As long as this card remains in the field, increase the attack 1 off each monster card by 1000 to the end phase. I see. Okay, it's just a 1k boost. Well, I can still punch through this. I imagine this would be a lot harder to out if we didn't steal his monster though, because Flame Wingman goes up to 2100, that's as big as it gets. But since we stole his 3k beater, we can just swing for game. Yay! No! Jaden was able to defeat Titan and free Alexis from her coffin. Good morning, sleepyhead. Where am I? What are you doing here? Hold on, what kind of a thank you is that? We're here because we had to fight the bad guy, win the duel, and rescue the damsel in distress. Oh yeah, that strange man snatched me. That's right, we found your card. And this. A picture of my brother. This is the first trace of him I've seen in a long time. I brought it to let you know that we want to help you find him. After all, we can't have you getting locked up in any more tombs searching for him all by yourself. You really were worried about me, weren't you? Okay, but are we glossing over the fact that the professor hired a professional hitman to put us in a shadow game to seal away our soul because he just doesn't like us? I knew he was evil from the way he looked. Syrus thought that he was not strong enough to duel, so he left a note for Jaden telling him that he was leaving the academy. After finding the note, Jaden and Chumley frantically searched for Syrus and his brother Zane. Zane was not surprised that Syrus was giving up. So that's Zane, the school's top duelist. You dropping out? Well, yeah, kinda. It's about time. You're his big brother, how can you say that? Because I know him. I bet you think you do, but guess what? You don't. And I'm gonna prove it right now. Let's duel. Duel with Slifer. Sure, why not? After all, it's been a while since I went slumming. And get your game on. Well, Jaden's not gonna be having a good time here because it appears we are playing as Zane. So we're gonna be beating him up. Oh, we're playing Cyber Dragons? Oh, this guy has no chance. Wait, these are actual Cyber Dragon cards, like, not just the original. Okay. So I think we can, this contact fuses, right? Cyber Twin, Cyber End. No, we don't have the contact fuse Cyber Dragons. Yeah, in this season, there is now an academy specifically for learning how to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. And it's divided into 3 dormitories: Obelisk Blue, Ra Yellow, and Slifer Red. Pretty cute idea, honestly. Alright. So I can just like poly for a couple, but I need to change their names into Cyber Dragon. Okay, let's just normal summon Cyber Dragon Core first. Activated this effect, we'll get... Oh, well, we only have this? Alright, Cyber Repair Plant. This allows us to... This only works if we have a side draw in our graveyard. Okay. This card's name is side draw in the graveyard, so that works for us. Okay. And this is a normal spell. So I think that's all we can do right now with Sidra. Alright, normal summon Bastinatrix. Whatever shall I do? Set 1. Pass. Different Dimension Capsule. Ooh. Well, battles will go long enough. What are we looking for? Do we have limiter removal? We don't have limiter removal. We have Power Bond, yeah. Hand of Field. Gains attack equal to its original attack. That's probably a little overkill. So, like, I'm pretty sure not all these... Are all these Cyber Dragon cards this old? I feel like some of these are newer than what was actually in the show. I could be surprised though. I've never even seen this one. Cyber Phoenix. This is not a Cyber Dragon. Alright. Cyber Dragon Dry. What do we want to grab? Actually. Cyber Lava. Zwei? You know what? Let's just put this Cyber Dragon over there. Later on we'll get it. Chat, this is just shittier Goatsark, isn't it? Alright, well, now we can Cyber Repair Plant for Sidra, original Sidra. Then, since we control no monsters, we can special summon Sidra. Yay! Next we can also... Is there even a point for us to fuse? It's 2800. Double attacks, yeah. Twin Dragon might be better than End Dragon, honestly. End Dragon has bigger stats, but Twin Dragon is more damage represented, and it's a double attacker. This one's a piercer, that's all. Okay, I guess I'll use up a Proto Cyber. Alright, with 2 Cyber Dragons on the field, we will conduct a fusion summon of Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dragon in order to make... Come forth! Cyber Twin Dragon! In attack position! Yay! Battle phase, we will surely not die to Mirror Force. Direct attack, go! Oh, he too has Poly Tutors. But he is just setting one monster. Whatever for. Okay, I activate Cyber Repair Plant in order to add a Light Machine monster from my deck to my hand. We will grab... What is the purpose of Cyber Larva other than just chump blocking? Nothing too much, right? We'll just grab Dry. 1, 2, 3. Normal summon. Cyber Dragon Dry. We will activate the effect of Cyber Dragon Dry. Yeah, I think that's it. This is probably Clayman, so... Oh, it's not. Winged Karibo level 10? Oh. Hang on. What do you do? Tribute this card, strikes when you face... Oh. I will attempt to end my battle phase? Ow. Well, that's fair. Okay, he's wide open. I'm wide open. Nothing. Figures. Okay, he did not destroy me, so I get back Cyber Dragon. Special summon Cyber Dragon. Let's see. You know, there's no real reason for the change everything to level 5. Cause it's not like we have the Xyz monsters, that's a later thing. So this card definitely didn't exist. I'm pretty sure this card definitely didn't exist back then, cause there's no reason to change all your monsters to level 5, right? Like back then. Yeah, so this is not. These are not GX era cards. They gave us more modern ones. So we're just stomping Jaden's poor vanilla deck in. All right, well, if this is Clayman, he'll live one more turn, yeah. All right, go Cyber Dragon Dry. Over to you. I wish we could summon Infinite Impermanence. We're not summoning Infinite Impermanence. Hey, Power Bond! I suggest we do not get greedy. And not condense all our... attack power into a single monster that may die to removal. Yeah. Make Cyber End Dragon? No. Thanks for a great duel, Zane. So, Zane, what do you think? I think Syrus chose good friends, Alexis. Your brother's got mad skills. Well, at least I got the looks. Haha, come on, let's go home and work on our decks. Yeah, you know what, Jaden, you should work on your deck. Why the hell are you still playing just small as vanillas and requiring you to draw very specific vanillas? We're making his deck work, you know, but to be fair, I mean it's not like the decks we were playing in the last arc were any better. Also, what is Dr. Crowler's problem? Bro's just beefing with this kid who's done like nothing much really. Bro tried to kill him. Through ancient Egyptian magic. Like, actually, what the hell? Dr. Crowler was still looking for someone that could defeat Jade and Yuki in a duel. He thought that he found his answer in Bastian Misawa, a mathematic genius who calculated his duels to an exact formula. Later in class, a fellow blue student told Chaz Princeton that he can no longer sit in the Obelisk Blue section. Chaz will now have to sit at the raw yellow losers instead. Why did Kaiba allow a literal class system to develop in his school? To what end does this serve? This is all wrong. I don't belong over there with those losers. Dr. Crowler, tell everyone this is a mistake. Tell them I belong up here. But you don't. You haven't since you lost that one duel to... Oh, who was it now? Ah, yes, I remember. Jaden Yuki. Which is why you will duel Bastian Misawa tomorrow. And if you lose to him as well, you two will switch dorms. You mean I become a raw yellow duelist? Yes, very good. Now if only you could duel as well as you listen. The next morning, a school staff member told Jaden that there were a large number of cards floating in the water off the docks. Jaden, Bastian, and Syrus went to investigate. Ah, that's Ring of Destruction. Enforce Raider. Bastian, these are all of your cards. It's my own fault. This deck was in my desk, and I moved my desk to the hallway yesterday when we were painting. Someone must have taken them. Who would do something like this? Someone who doesn't want you to advance to Obelisk Blue, that's who. Your deck is totally ruined. Oh man, what in the world are you gonna do now, Bastian? Your promotion exam is in less than an hour. Less than an hour later? Bastian, you made it. And I see you brought some friends. I hope you do better than the company you keep. Wait a sec. Chaz is your test opponent? Bastian, then he must have been the one who tossed your cards. Pardon? I don't know what he's talking about, Dr. Crowler. I didn't do a thing. Oh, is that so? I saw you, Chaz. This morning, by the water. You dumped them in and ran off. I normally wouldn't snitch, but you don't mess with someone's deck. Oh, come on. Who's to say I wasn't throwing away my own cards? I guess Bastian and I had similar decks, that's all. Liar! No one calls me a liar, no one calls me a thief. Fine, then you're not. Let's just have our duel. So, are we just dueling with wet cards now? Canon dictates that he will lose because he stole all cards and tossed them into a river. You can have the first turn. Okay. What cards do you play? Fossils. I've never seen these cards in my life. I mean, I've seen Fossil Dig and Lightning Vortex. I've never seen this guy in my life. Who the heck? This card battles fire monster. This card gains 1000 attack doing damage calculation only. It's so specific. Did it come up in the anime? Definitely, right? It also just lets us special vanilla from the graveyard. This causes describe a battle of a pyro monster inside the graveyard. Each player takes extra. This is so specific. Alright, well, that's Fossil Dig. One card Hulk. Thus, discard this card, add a bonding spell trap from your deck to your hand. Hydrogeddon, Oxygeddon, Deuterion. What is this? What is this mad chemistry? Okay, what else do we have? Where's Chat? Where is Baby Cerosaurus? Where is Miscellaneosaurus? That's the real question. Hyper Hammerhead. Oh hey, it's a bounce. Cool. Okay, well we have the hydrogen, the oxygen, and the carbon. Well, we don't have the hydrogen. Okay, let's get the hydrogen. We have no fusion monsters. Okay. Guess it don't matter. And then I guess we will also dig. So we have the hydrogen, the oxygen, so all we need now is the Deuterion, I guess. Alright, they're all kind of small. Okay, we can activate this effect, discard it, and add the bonding. Water dragon. We're literally distilling water? What the hell? Is the water dragon even any good? Well, I guess we should do it for the culture. That's just Jurassic World for us. Copyright. Alright. This is our biggest beater, I guess. Go for Oxygeddon. Battle phase. Attack. Pass. Graceful? Okay. Monster Reborn? What? Why do we have a 3000 beater? We just cheated it out. 200 attack for every monster you control. For every monster your opponent controls, loses 500 attack for each other monster you control. 2800. How do I deal with this? Well, Lightning Vortex, that's how I deal with it, but... I guess I'm not summoning my big dragon anytime soon. Why are we... Oh. We're going all in, huh? Okay, well, he's not gonna like that I have removal. Hyper Hammerhead. Okay, well. Ha ha ha, Lightning Vortex. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna get enough materials to summon this, I don't think. But alright, I'll try and hold on to it for now. Hyper Hammerhead. Battle phase. Attack for 1800. The rest of the back row isn't real, don't worry about it. I can foolish something. Oh, there's the water dragon. It's a 2800 beater that nerfs fire monsters and pyro monsters, and floats back into its materials if it dies. That's it. That's all. Okay, we have nothing to actually activate off of Foolish, so we're literally just using it to thin out deck, I guess. Alright, Hydrogeddon. Hammerhead. What is his back roll? He just set 4 cards and he's not activating any of them. Alright, pass. A Fire Trooper summon do 1k burn damage. I guess this is just a power level at this time. Anyways. Oh, now he's activating something. We are special summoning a monster. Inferno Reckless Summon. Hot damn. But we can summon multiple of the same monster. Okay. I will summon multiple Hydrogeddon. Come forth. 1, 2. Okay, well, he still dies. No? Why did he even try that? A well-played duel, Chaz, but not well enough. Pure luck. You drew a lucky card and stumbled into a win, that's all. Brother, you had 4 set cards and you only activated 2 of them in the last turn. Perhaps, but luck favors the prepared, and I was prepared to beat you with a half a dozen other cards as well. Sorry, you would have lost one way or another. Chaz, you stole, you lied, you cheated, and you lost. You deserve to be demoted. No, this can't be. What is this face? Well, we watched someone die. I was joking. Why is the next one called Doomsday Duel? Chancellor Shepard, the Chief Administrator of Duel Academy, called Jaden, Bastian, Alexis, Dr. Chaz, Dr. Crowler, Dr. Professor Better, and Zane to his office. It's a lot of people. He wanted to warn them about the Shadow Riders and the power of the 3 Sacred Beast cards. What? So I guess we're past haha funny school shenanigans now, and we're on to world-ending threats again. 3 Sacred what cards? Sacred Beast cards. Due to their immense power and their colossal might, they were hidden here at the Academy. You see, this Academy was built in part to protect the Sacred Beast cards. They were buried deep underground, their powers sealed safely away. You mean the Egyptian god cards? Legend says that if these cards ever see the light of day, terrible things will happen. It sounds like the Egyptian god cards. Our world will be no more. No more? So this is why the 7 of you are here, to protect these 3 cards from the Wicked Ones. The Wicked Ones? That's right, 7 duelists known as the Shadow Riders who covet these cards. I have heard of these Shadow Riders. They are no joke. You must be careful. Okay, so how do we protect these cards? By protecting the 7 Spirit Gates. To get to the cards, one must unlock these gates. And to unlock them, one must gain the 7 keys for the 7 gates. That is how we will protect those cards, by protecting the keys. And here they are, one for each of you to guard. It's a Tetris block. Well, not all of them. Some the bottom row are Tetris blocks. Children, this is an important responsibility, for me as well. That is why we are entrusting it to you. Young children, who are still in the process of learning how to duel, and have not yet reached your max potential. This makes total sense. We hold the keys? Won't that make us targets? It's true. With these keys, the Shadow Riders will seek you out. Seek us out? You mean take us out? Only in a duel. Fortunately for our side, the keys can't simply be stolen. An ancient edict commands the keys must be won in a duel. And so, I've called on our school's 7 best to take up this challenge and fight the good fight. RPG type premise. Later that evening, Jaden and Alexis were transported to a volcano where they encountered the first Shadow Rider. Where are we? In one very weird dream. Or nightmare. Ha ha ha, it's Nighter. What's going on? You mean you don't know? Call me a slow learner. Call me Night Shroud. I'll be the one taking that key you have around your neck. Wow, you guys don't waste much time, do ya? I'll get that key and I'll get it now. Oh, and just to make sure of that, I brought friends. What's that mean? Say hello to Syrus and Chumley. Looks like they're in hot water. Or maybe I should say hot molten lava. But then, such is the nature of a shadow game, Keeper. A shadow game? Listen, just duel me, but let them go. I don't think so. I need them to ensure a speedy match. After all, the protection orb they're in, let's just say it's not exactly built to last. Oh, and I'm afraid there's more. Also at stake is your soul, which will be sealed in this card when you lose. Of course, if I lose, then my soul will be sealed. But hey, let's be honest with ourselves. Me lose? No way. Now then, shall we? You can agree to this. Tell that to Cyrus and Chumley. They're about to become meatballs with a lava steel. They're my friends and I'm not gonna let that happen to them. Or us. Besides, it's not like this is my first Shadow game. I'm just hoping it doesn't hurt as bad as the others. Okay pal, you wanna duel? You got it. Let's throw down. Get your game on. Well, things got serious all of a sudden real quick. Okay, what am I supposed to do? 3 Clayman, 1 Sparkman, and 1 Bubbleman. Wait. Red Eyes? Oops, all vanillas. I will set Elemental Hero Clayman. Isn't Bubbleman's anime effect like much better? I remember seeing it mentioned in about like one of the cards that were nerfed when they were ported from the anime to the real game. Yeah, I think what it was you could just draw the 2 cards regardless, right? You could just Pot of Greed, but that's too strong nowadays. Yeah, realistically, I can't do anything. You see how small these vanillas are, man? I can't even get past a Red Eyes Wyvern. It's just set, claim, and pass. What else are we gonna do, realistically? Mirage Dragon. Okay, well. Alright, we can tutor for Polly now, hooray. Behold, I will fuse... Oh, we got more options now. Mudball, man. 1900 vanilla, 3000 defender. Can attack in defense position. Applies attack for damage calculation. Attack is half during damage calculation only. Attack directly. Oh, okay. So basically it does 1000. Attack directly for 1000. I feel like they could have just written that. Surely they didn't need to write it that complicated. Anyways, and we also have Thunder Giant. Which is the removal, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can just make Rampart. 1000 direct damage each turn. Seems like not a bad deal. And in the meantime, they can't hit us, so... Okay. Attack directly. Negate attack? Huh. See, what I'm playing around is like... We're just trying to play around Mirror Force instead. And not getting past my wall. It's slow, but it works, I guess. 1000 damage, pass. Mystic Tomato. Oh hey, Fusion Key. Eh. It's not like I've got anything that good to fusion right now. So, like, are we supposed to have Elemental Hero Neos yet? I do know that card exists, and I know that's like one of the key cards. But I don't think it's in our deck yet. At least I haven't seen it. Well, we found Bastinatrix. I guess we can just make another one. Okay, we are upping the ante to 2 direct attacks per turn. Is this not engaging Yu-Gi-Oh, chat? Well, it's getting the job done. E. Oh, hey, Elemental Hero Wahar. Yeah, we don't have Neos yet. Chat, when did he get Neos? Like in the anime, is he supposed to have Neos by now? Guess he didn't start with Neos, huh? It's like a mid-season upgrade or something? For all I know, I don't know. I'm guessing Neos is the one with the summon animation in this game. Anyway, that's game! Sigh, Chumley. Jaden collapsed to the ground as everyone else were transported outside of the volcano. We're alive! What the? He did it! Jaden did it! Yeah, but where is Jaden? Look over there. Jaden! Wake up! He's not moving. Come on, Jay. Sigh, he's fine. Tired maybe, but who could blame him? Not me. I'm tired and I didn't do a thing. He's okay, which is more than I can say for Night Shroud. Alexis noticed another body laying in the distance. Alexis. It can't be. It's him. I thought I lost him, but he's back. He's finally back. My brother is back. That card took away whatever darkness was holding him. It was probably more dramatic in the anime and got more time to it, but the mysterious duelist was actually her brother the whole time? Wow. Feud of screams. We suddenly got very edgy. The second Shadow Rider, Kamula, defeated Dr. Crowler and Zane, taking both their spirit keys and trapping their souls into dolls. It was up to Jade to put an end to her madness. Dude, this professor character is like the most useless guy in the whole show so far. Like, what the hell, man? Do people like him? Like, is he at least an interesting villain to hate? Actually, is he a villain? Because so far he seems like he's just like useless. Actively hindering us, if anything. Alright, Camilla, I'm up. I'm here for my friend's souls, and I'm not leaving till I get them. Truth be told, dear, you're not leaving here ever again. Not a single one of you are. Camilla, get your game on, and I mean on high, cause when someone deals my pals and turns their souls into some dolls, it puts me in a bad mood. What's this writing? And let me tell you something, I don't care. Ha ha ha, what the hell is wrong with your face, lady? Maybe this will change your mind. Are they gonna explain the vampire thing? I guess not. They're just evil. Okay, well. No Polly again. We're on vampires. Or something of the sort. Pass. Actually, maybe I should have Rotot now that's in my deck. Probably. Bloodsucker. 2 bloodsuckers. You fool, you'll never get past my elemental hero Clayman. Many Bastinatrix. Rota for Avion. Rota for another Clayman, I guess. I bet you don't know what I'm setting. Surely you won't know what I'm setting. Ha ha ha. Overpowering eye. Direct the attack. You fool. Vampire Sorcerer. Oh, this one's got text. Hang on. Send to your graveyard by opponent's card effect. Opponent's card. Add a dark vampire monster or vampire spell track to your deck to your hand. Banish this card from your graveyard and you can tribute. It can normal summon without tributing. Okay, that's it, I guess. I need to draw a poly to get anywhere with this deck. I just have a bunch of like vanillas with like Clayman has like the best stat line out of all of them because he's 2000 defense and that's it. But these vanillas are like tiny. There's like no we can't really get anything done with them. We've got 3 Clayman on the field. I'm just thinning my deck now. Oh hey, Stratos. Alright. Is Stratos an old card? Or rather, was it around in GX? I know it's old, but like, is it actually old enough to be in the anime? And did it have these effects? Do we want a tutor? Yeah, we want a tutor. We're still trying to thin our deck. Blade Edge. I can tribute summon for it next turn. Or something. Alright, I'll get rid of a Bloodsucker. Pass. Man. Where are my polys? Okay. He's just gonna start. He's got big enough monsters now that he's just gonna start punching through my stuff, Zombie Master. I think I have to summon Blade Edge. I'm getting rid of my Claymans for this, but I hope this is worth it. Alright. This one will recur bodies if I let it live, so I need to get rid of it. Tribute summoning, Jesus Christ. Okay, seriously, how am I supposed to get through this now? Alright, I got a skyscraper build. I can't beat this. I'm actually just gonna get lethal next turn. I can't beat this. I just never drew poly this whole time. Well, that sucks. Is this really the quality of cards they had to deal with Hero back in the day? They were kind of shitty back then, huh? Like, at least play better, but at least the vanillas It'd be nice if they had better stats, you know? Okay, we can recycle the claymans now, very nice. Okay, and then this bottomless is actually going to be really good against this deck. Why are they only giving it to me now, though? We can hang on to that. Let's see. Go, Sparkman. I'll trigger its effect, that's fine. Vampire Genesis. Vampire Lord. Okay, we do need to get rid of this one. It's a recurring threat. We need to banish it. Oh, this character is the one that had Illusion Gate? Oh. And see, this is what we're looking for. There we go, we found it. Finally, some good stats. good stats, I say, as I look at 2400. And discard one to destroy one monster. Oh, hey, you've got a summon animation? Okay. All the fusions also have like can't be special summon in other ways text on them, which means we can't even monster reborn them if they die. So annoying. Alright, let's go Dark Factory of Mass Production and grab back our Clayman for later. Actually, we'll grab back our Clayman for now. I'm sure they don't know what I just said. Certainly not. Us. Alright. Go, Stratos. You know what? I don't think we need to thin the deck anymore. Let's just pop the back row. Book of Life. Ah. Only works on face-ups. Vampire, baby! What the heck? At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed a monster by battle and set it to the graveyard this turn, you can special summon that monster to your side of the field. 700 attack! Who the hell is going to be destroying monsters with this? You gotta pump it, right? To even get anywhere. That's really funny. Why would they give such a small... Why would they give a baby card like that an effect like that? So much rubbish. Okay, it appears that this time she's bricked. Last time round we bricked on no polys, this time they bricked. Go Sparkman. But yeah, did Stratos appear in the anime? I'm just curious now. Vampire Lady. Oh, it's a V-Jump card. Oh, it was never in the anime? Okay. I see, I see. Because I know it's old, I just don't know whether it's in the anime or not. Jaden defeated Kamula, freeing Zane and Dr. Crowler's souls from her dolls. That's game. At last, the nightmare's finally over. This one, at least. Kamula was just a second of the Shadow Riders, and that means more are on the way. Jaden's deck has really sucked. I've noticed I've noticed that our entire game plan is stall until we get Poly. Stall until we get Poly, pray that we get a good enough fusion to actually get some board presence, and then pray that we don't get it removed. Because they can't be resurrected. They can't even be resurrected or nothing. It's rough out here, man. With 2 spirit gates already open, the Shadow Rider Tanya defeated Bassett and gained possession of his spirit key. After losing his duel to Tanya, Bassett became infatuated with her. What is this ad-lib storyline? And wanted a rematch to prove that he was worthy of her. Tanya, I know you just brutally destroyed me, but I love you. Can't you take a hint? I already dumped you, don't you remember? Ah, I see. Amazon lady. Amazon elf lady. You know what? Understandable. He wants a rematch. He can't have one, but you seem quite brave. I do, but I'm here for my friend. He already lost. I duel you, or there's no duel. I never back down from a challenge. I'll do it for Bastion. For his love life. You know the rules. If you lose this duel, you lose your spirit key and single status. GX is very funny. Meaning you move here to this battle arena with me and become my husband forevermore. I sure hope Jaden knows what he's doing. I sure do. And when I'm done, Bastion will know that you don't have to be in love to duel with passion. What do you say we start this, huh? GX is a lot of jobbers. Okay, well. At least that's probably lots and lots of different cards that you get to introduce different people using, which you can print into the card game and sell them for lots of money. I mean, that's how that works back in the day, you know, merchandise-driven shows. Each new villain of the week has new toys to play with. Ah, Amazons. Amazonas. That makes sense. Based on the design, that makes sense. Well, we have Fusion Gate, and she has no fusion monsters, so there's no reason why we can't just activate Fusion Gate right away. Oh, it's Airman Stratos. Ah, okay. So, like... This is just Mega Man, yeah? This is just legally distinct Mega Man. Initially I thought it was legally distinct Ultraman because Neos is just Ultraman. But I see most of the vanillas are just like... They are very Mega Man, you know? Anyways, Clayman and Sparkman. Right? And then Fusion Gate. I will Fusion Summon. Behold, Elemental Hero, Thunder Giant. In attack position. Alright, you've got a card here that reflects battle damage. I do not want to deal with that. I will discard one card from my hand. And I will destroy your Amazoness Swordswoman. Loses to 1 summon skull. Indeed. Direct attack. Direct attack. Main 2. I will set 1 card face down and I will end my turn. I mean, it's not just that our cards are a little poopy, I think it's the main thing is that we've got like a lot of Amazon as Spellcaster. Switch the attack. Say hello to my Mirror Force. Yes. Bye-bye. I'm so scared. Anyways, you die now. Go, Elemental Hero Sparkman. Puncher for 2400 and 1600. Yeah, I did it. I have avoided becoming married. Hooray! I am still single and alone. This is a very silly story mode so far. I guess that's game. Let me know if you ever want a rematch. No rematch. I joined the Shadow Riders to find a duelist who will be worthy to be my husband. But I've discovered I am not worthy to be with someone as strong as you. Farewell, Bastion. Okay, so is there any explanation whatsoever why we have like an elf lady, elf Amazon lady, and a weird vampire lady running around? Like in the first season, there was a explanation. It's all ancient Egyptian bullshit, you know? Do we have an explanation for why these people are not normal humans? Like, even if not in this game, do they explain it in the anime? Or is it just something that we have to accept? Like, this is just something that exists. Well then, I guess that this is it. Boy, Bastion, you sure know how to pick 'em. Don't worry, buddy, there's plenty of fish in the sea. They don't? Okay, well, this is just our life now, I guess. Alexis tended to her brother in the infirmary. A mysterious voice suddenly filled her head, saying that she could save her brother under one condition, that she beat him in a duel. It was the voice of Titan, thought to be lost to the Shadow Realm. He had returned as one of the Shadow Riders. Alright, so we duel, and if I win, you restore my brother's memories, that's the deal. Your end of it, at least. But if I win, I get something too. Your spirit key and your soul to take back with me to the Shadow Realm. When you and I first met up, I was but a charlatan of the shadows. However, since being taken in by them, I am now the real deal. An authentic Shadow Rider. Let us begin. All the Yu-Gi-Oh girls are no use? Ah, that's a shame. Hey, we're playing as her though, so clearly we are... Canon dictates we win this one. Damn, 2 Messenger of Peace? Who are these guys? Okay, hang on. We have fusion monsters. Cyber Blader. Etole Cyber plus Blade Skater. Fusion what is was yeah, okay. When your opponent controls only one monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. When your opponent controls only 2 monsters, double this card attack. While your opponent controls only 3 monsters, negate the effects of your opponent's spell, trap, and effect monster cards. Bro, this card is broken! It floodgates everything on the field! Damn! As long as they only control 3 monsters at all times. And you also go back down to 2100 after that. Alright, well we don't have, we're missing one of the pieces to fusion summon it, so... Okay, well, I guess we're setting and passing. I guess he's also setting and passing. Very well. Oh! I activate polymerization using Blade Skater and Etole Cyber from my hand. I bring forth my ace monster. Come forth, Cyber Blader. Do I punch for 800 as well? Whatever. Go forth, Cyber Blader. Terror King Archfiend! Nani? Yeah, he was playing Archfiends just now, wasn't he? Okay. If I activate Messenger of Peace, I lock myself up from attacking too. I don't know how useful that's gonna be. I guess I could destroy it next turn. Whatever. Yeah, you know what? I can just let it get destroyed the next turn. I will Messenger of Peace pass. I'll blank one battle phase. I will not pay the cost. Now I will flip summon Cyber Gymnast. Then I will activate its effect. I will discard this other Messenger of Peace. And then I will destroy the Terror King Archfiend. He did not negate it. Huzzah. I will also Rota for... What do we have in this deck? Cyber Tutu. Man. These cards are all terrible, what the hell? How do I fight Archfiends with this? Direct attacks, I guess? Oh, I see why Messenger of Peace is supposed to be here. She eventually becomes a blue card player. By blue, I'm guessing you mean rituals. Rituals are probably better than this. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the Blade Skater, what the heck. More attack power! I need more attack power now. Let's go. Attack! Me constantly playing as if though the opponent has Gores. Nobody has Gores yet. But it's just habit now, you know? You attack lowest to highest, that's just how it goes. Oh, speaking of blue cards. Fiend's Mirror! Okay. Well, Graceful Charity, draw 3, discard 2. Fusion Recovery? Alright, so we discard these two. Activate Fusion Recovery. Let's grab back our Poly. And grab back our Etolis Cyber. The Fiend's Mirror is a new Rush Duel theme? Or do you mean that there is a new Rush Duel theme being announced right now as we speak? During this stream. Oh, the Fiend Mirror is a new Rush Duel theme? Cool. Anyways, here's my second copy of Cyber Blader. Alright, neither of us can be destroyed by a battle because you only control one monster. Here we go! I will swing. And now I will attack directly. Pass. Crash into Fiend Mirror. Well, I can't be destroyed by battle and he can. So it all works out. I feel like I got really lucky getting this early. I'm not tribute summoning this. Alright, let's get out of here. Discounter Blow. Destroy any monster that inflicts battle damage to a player's life points by attacking directly. Why did he use it when he had lethal damage left? As if it would save him. No! Not again! Atticus. Lexi. Addie, welcome back. Thanks, Lex, for everything. Wait, there are so many unanswered questions. Like how you ever ended up in the Shadow Realm. Titan said you did it for the power. Believe me, Lexi, I never chose to go. One day, a few of us were told to meet at the abandoned dorm, and then it happened. There was supposed to be a duel test in the basement, but instead we found hundreds of little shadow fiends. I couldn't escape. I was brought to the Shadow Realm. They brainwashed me for months until I became this thing called Night Shroud. By who? Who was it that brainwashed you? I never did figure that out. However, the person who called me to take the duel test was Professor Banner. Our Professor Banner? So he's in on it? Dun dun dun. Damn, we have an insider? Amnaels Endgame. The final Shadow Rider Amnael appeared and took Chaz, Alexis, and Professor Banner's spirit keys. Amnael was now after Jaden and the final key. While searching for Amnael, Jaden and his friends were led to the abandoned town. Exploring the dorm, they discovered a mysterious cave with a large coffin in the corner. Pushing aside the cover revealed the mummified remains of Professor Banner. Damn. But to their greater surprise, Amnael emerged from the shadows and removed his mask, to reveal that he was also Professor Banner in disguise. I'm Professor Banner, you're Professor Banner. Is anybody else in this room Professor Banner? Hulk, not Banner! Two Professor Banners? Talk about deja vu. If you're you, then who's then Mummy? Do not call me Banner. I am Amnael, your greatest foe. To get any of your friends back, you'll have to beat me. And if you cannot defeat me, you will be joining them. All of you. Come on, Prof, snap out of it. It's best that you forget the one who you knew as Banner. He is no more. What do you mean, no more? To understand everything, you must do just one thing, and that is to duel and defeat me, Jaden. Only then will the truth be revealed. Only then will the secrets be unlocked. Will you accept this challenge? Will you face me? Of course I'll face you. Let's throw down. Okay. Well, the big bad of this first arc, I suppose. Well, second arc, I guess. First arc was haha funny school shenanigans. Now we're in an RPG where we have to protect the 7 MacGuffins from the 7 enemies. Very Super Sentai of them. Oh shit, Future Fusion! Great Angus! Was Future Fusion in the anime? Now that's a question. Ah, this is the nerfed version. Oh. Alright. I activate Future Fusion. Well, it's not like we can abuse Future Fusion in this deck, I guess. It's probably just using it as intended. Draining Shield. Alright. Set, claim, and pass. It's a classic. Needlebug Nest. Oh, I know that card. Haha, you fool, you will never get past my 2000 defense blocker. Yeah, this is really all the deck goes down to, right? It's just really lucky that I've been constantly been able to just keep getting this Clayman in my opening hand. Oh, there's a new guy. Electrum. Sheesh! 2900. It's four monsters. Sheesh. Okay. Okay, well, we're doing it via Future Fusion, so let's summon Electrum. Yeah, just mill 4. Put in our deck. Avion. Vestinatrix, Clayman, and Bubbleman. But yeah, we still don't have Neos yet, huh? I guess Neos is actually a mid-season card. It's not actually, like, right away. He didn't start with it, huh? Which I guess is kind of surprising, because, like, Neos has always been, like, his, signature card, like how Dark Magician is, right? And Yugi's always had Dark Magician. It's a mid-season upgrade. Ah. I see. So, I mean, it's still it's a 2 tribute monster that's a vanilla still, so it's not like it's that much better. His favorite card's Flame Wingman? I see. Well, I will simply wait. How about that? I will set Mirror Force face down and end my turn. Well, here he is, Elemental Hero Electrum. Okay, well, so if Flame Wingman is the favorite card, why does he not have an animation? Why is it the, why is it Thunder Giant with the animation and not Flame Wingman, huh? Wait, hang on. Shining Flare Wingman. Ooh. Flame Wingman plus Sparkman. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I want to try and get that one on the feud. Yeah, let's try that. I'll activate another Future Fusion for later. This one's just a big beater, which I guess works fine. Battle phase. Attack the set card. Oh my god, Helios the Primordial Sun! That's the card you can summon off of Macrocosmos! that's its legacy. That's all. Wait, he has Macrocosmos? He's actually playing Macrocosmos? Wait. Helios Duel Magistus. Who? Alright, we wanna summon Flame Wingman. Just get that ready first. Avion, Bestinatrix. There's more Helios cards? You're telling me there's an archetype? Card can be special summoned by tributing one Helios to Primordial Sun on your side of the field. The attack and defense of this card becomes a number of monsters that are removed from play times 200 points. If this card is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard, this card will be special summoned during the end phase, increasing the attack and defense by 300 points. Huh? Okay, so, like... You activate... Alright, let me walk this through, right, chat? You activate Macrocosmos. And then you special summon Helios the Primordial Sun, who gains attack and defense equal to the number of banished monsters times 100. Right? So far so good. Macrocosmos fuels the banished, this guy gets bigger, yeah? So far so good. And then you can also tribute. You special summon by tributing a Helios of the Primordial Sun. Okay, it's not only special summon, so you can also just tribute summon it normally. Some other way. And then you still have Macrocosmos up here, right? Which means all cards go to the banish instead of the graveyard. So how are you triggering the last line of this card? Realistically speaking. Like, when are you ever going to be triggering that if you still have Macro on the feud? That seems anti-synergistic. They really do just be doing whatever back then, huh? Anyways, I'll hold on to the Sparkman. We'll fuse it for later. Battle phase. Alright, enough yapping. Oh. I cannot attack because of Elemental Absorber. Okay, whatever. You get one more turn. You're never punching past my 3200 beater anyway. 2 Great Angus. Behold, Future Fusion will fusion summon Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. He's here. And now I can activate Polymerization in order to fusion summon a fusion of a fusion. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, Elemental Hero Sparkman. Come forth, Elemental Hero, Shining Flare Wingman! No animation. No animation, chat. Oh, so now I just have a Future Fusion sitting here doing nothing. It's fine. I still need to find a way to get rid of the back row to attack. It's fine, I'm just putting more blockers on. Yeah. I need Stratos. Stratos, where are you? Stratos. Stratos? Do I have a Stratos in here? I do not have a Stratos in here. Stratos, where are you, Stratos? Stratos, I need you, Stratos! Oh, whatever. Fusion recovery. I'm just gonna put more monsters on the field. Why not? Actually, do I have a pop on any of the fusions? Don't think so, right? I'll grab back Clayman, I guess. I've got the others here. I can't check my fusion deck. Thunder Giant pops a monster. Tempest is a protect. Marina is a direct attacker. I have no back row pops. Well, you know what? Yeah, I guess it's time for Rampart. Rampart Blaster time, let's go. Polymerization, I fusion summon. Rampart Blaster. Clayman and Tricks from hand. But are you prepared to lose in 8 turns? Here we go. Battle phase. I attack you directly. So dumb. Me when I draw Stratos, you are dying next turn. So where is his Macrocosmos anyway? When the opponent's monster declares an attack, your opponent chooses one random card from your hand and add it to the monster to give you special summon it, otherwise send it to the graveyard. This is certainly a trap card of all time. Did I really just checkmate him like this? I guess so. Oh no, he can't beat past a 5200 idiot. He will draw Dark Hole and then I will die, trust. Hey! There's our boy. Good or reliable. Let's blow up that back row. Kill it. And kill it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, you die now. Perish. The mummy is me. My body was ravaged by a curse, and I knew what had to be done. I used alchemy to create a new body, and I placed my soul inside of it. This is just something that we can do in this world now, don't question it. But it is only a matter of time before this body is a pile of dust in the wind. Professor Banner, Jaden, listen carefully to me, my boy. Everything I did was to test you and to prepare you for the real evil to come. That is why I became a Shadow Rider. Not to take over the world, but to stop the one who was truly trying to. What a shock! What a plot twist! You had to become a better duelist so that you could face him and hopefully defeat him. The threat is so grave that I had to deceive you. I hope that you can forgive me. It's over. He's gone. So what now? From what Banner said, I guess we should be on the lookout for some terrible evil that wants to take over the world. Okay, but when aren't we, really? You got a point there, Syrus. No, this is different. Banner gave his life to prepare us for this evil that's coming. I just hope we're ready, because whatever we're about to face is going to be unlike anything we've ever faced before. So, I guess that's the end of that arc. Oh, no, wait. There are sacred beasts that are about to rise. Apparently. Yeah, we didn't even see the sacred beasts. The true leader of the Shadow Riders revealed himself as Kagemaru, the superintendent and founder of Duel Academy. He challenged Jaden to a duel, hoping to use the Sacred Beast card to take over the world. Wasn't the founder, Kaiba? I thought Kaiba founded this school. And also is ignoring all the problems going on in the school, like a haunted dorm. And like students dying in shadow games or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but that portrait jump scared me. I built this school, and now I've returned for my Sacred Beast cards. Bro, imagine if your school was founded by an ancient wizard. Not just me? If that isn't a screenshot to describe my entire experience so far, GX, you know. It's not that I don't like it, you know, but GX is profoundly way more wacky than the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Already, isn't it? What? Nani? I am Kagemaru, master of the Shadow Games. It was I who first sealed the cards here. It was I who gave Shepard the 7 keys. But those keys are worthless. To unlock the Spirit Gates, all that's required is dueling energy. Energy that you expended trying to protect those keys. This is why I arranged for all the best duelists in the world to come here. I hoped year after year, class after class, that a student would arise of enough dueling spirit to unlock the power of the cards. My Shadow Riders were sent to test you, and only one passed. One with the potential to finally unlock the sacred beasts and give me the strength to rule the world. My opponent will be Jaden Yuki. Excuse me, what? You have proven to be the only duelist with the power to unlock the Sacred Beast cards, and if you refuse, I will see to it that this island and everyone on it sinks to the depths of the ocean deep. You can't. I can do anything with the Sacred Beast cards, like suddenly change my portrait for some reason. I'm gonna assume in the anime that he used the magical power generated by playing a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! And turned himself young. They didn't explain that, they just kinda glossed over it. I am questioning what just happened. He used the power of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Beast gave him the power and revitalized him. Okay, sure. Good enough. Let the Shadow Game begin! Oh my god, he's hot! Terrifying. There's not a lot of build-up about these Sacred Beasts too, you know, we haven't even seen them yet. In the first season, we got to see the 3 Egyptian gods show up first. But this is the first time we're seeing the Sacred Beasts. You know, I don't even know who the Sacred Beasts are, really, like, honestly. Maybe I'll recognize them when I see them, but you tell me 3 Sacred Beasts and I'm like, I couldn't tell you who they are. Anyways, this hand sucks. Set Clayman, pass. You know what? Set Mirror Force as well. Set Clayman, set Mirror Force, pass. Every single game so far tonight, chat, that we've been playing as Jaden has been turn 1, set Clayman, pass. Infinity Dark. Hang on, I need to read that. Messenger of Peace, sure. The fake god cards. Hamon, Ravio, and Uriah. Oh, those are the sacred beasts? Gotcha. What's a Gemini monster? Why are you playing Gemini monsters? Lamau. Well... He can't attack with his card, notably. Okay, I'm passing. He's locked himself out from attacking. Unless he pays it, yeah. Damn! He can now switch my position. Anyways, Mirror Force. Get blown up, idiot. DNA surgeries? DNA surgeries? Truce Fiend? Sure. What's next? Do they have a card that, like, prevents fiends from attacking? Whatever shall I do? H! The 3 sacred beasts need to tribute 3 cards to summon themselves? Ah, just like the Egyptian god cards. How come the sacred beasts get retrains and the Egyptian god cards only get support cards? I mean, I guess you could play an Egyptian god deck. You know, you can play the Ra deck. It's not very good, but there's enough cards that you can play a Ra deck. Meanwhile, these guys just get new versions. Like, you don't even need to play the old originals where you have to tribute 3 monsters. Do you need to tribute 3 monsters? Actually, now that I think about it. Anyways, H. 500 and piercing. Oh boy. That's gotta be very useful. They still need the tribute 3 of this specific type of card. Okay, I see. They do it for free. See, couldn't they do that for the Egyptian gods? I'm sure there's probably a market for it, right? People like the Egyptian god cards, right? They're iconic. People like Obelisk and Ra. They're probably way more iconic than the 3 sacred beasts. There's some pretty violent cards. I don't know, man. When the strongest of them is Raw Sphere mode, it's not really much. Where's my poly? Soul Crossing, I guess. I know they got modern support. You can give all Ra's anime effects back. But at the end of the day, they still need 3 tributes, you know, so... It's like... There's multiple layers to it. Okay, well... We're doing some beatdown right now. As is the usual. Until we drop Poly, this is all we can do. Bubble Man. This bot is not summoning the sacred beasts. Okay, well, damage and piercing. It's just a bunch of. He's just got a bunch of Gemini monsters. And he's been burning his normal summons on normal summoning the Gemini monster. How is he going to get more stuff? Oh. Trap monsters as well? Okay, sure. He's got 2 continuous traps. Oh no. Whatever am I gonna do? Next he's going to link summon Silhouette Rabbit. Yeah, and then I'm gonna be... And he's gonna set like Anguish, statue of Anguish pattern, or whatever it was. Pattern statue of Anguish. Well, the annoying thing is I don't have anything that hits above 1800, so I'm passing, I guess. Jaden's monsters suck. Like, these vanillas don't even have good, they don't even have good stats. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna sit behind Clayman for a while. There's no point in MSTing right now. Herculean power. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon a level 4 lower Gemini monster from your hand. Okay. Where's my Poly? I'm setting Mirror Gate. Bro, I need Poly to do anything. This sucks. He doesn't even have. He's not even normal summoning. Where Sacred Beast? Oh, I gotta start discarding too. Bubble Man isn't using any fusions, I think. He needs tree. Yeah, why is he not normal summoning anything? He needs Tribute Fodder, no? He's been staring at me with an 1800 Swamp Mirror. And nothing else. I am not MSTing. I will set Clayman. And pass. Exciting gameplay. Oh! He needs 3 continuous traps. Ah! Oh, right, they don't tribute 3 monsters necessarily, right? I forgot about that. Oh, hey, Miracle Fusion. Okay, here we go. Now we can do something. Okay, what are our options, actually? Shining Flare Wingman. Okay, it's just the usual. I'll need 2 fusions to make the big one, though. I guess I can just make the Giant's probably okay. Sparkman and one of the Claymans. Can I lethal this turn, actually? But Mudball Man is 3k. Yeah, 3k defense. Alright, let me see. $24, 832, 32, we need 1200 for lethal, 1400 does it. 1600 does it. Normal summon Sparkman. Activate MST. Target the back row. But to reflect slime, Okay. Activate Thunder Giant effect. Discard Elemental Hero Avion. Destroy. Change to attack position. Alright, you fool. Unless you have hand traps, you will now perish. I figured out the lethal line. So long. Impossible! The Sacred Beasts cannot be defeated! In fact, the Sacred Beasts are unsummonable! What the? Are you okay? It's true. I'm an old man, wanting simply what every old man wants, to be young again. And harnessing the power of the Sacred Beasts was the only way I found to do it. Yeah, and to take over the world. Can't you forgive a decrepit old soul? Yeah, yeah, I guess. Bro, the script this season is really funny. But don't you see, old timer? Stealing power from something or someone isn't any way to feel alive again. You gotta find the strength in yourself. Son, if I had any strength left in me, I wouldn't be doing this weird Scooby-Doo plan. Don't you understand that? Okay. Is that the end of that? Is that the end of that season? Of that arc? It's a bunch of... That's you, Belle. I know that one. Okay, I am just curious. I think that's the last duel we'll do today, but I am just curious now. Where is the starter decks? Should be able to see it. Oh, we could see from here. So no, not here. Where can we see the cards? Starter deck. Create new deck. Ah, there. Okay. All right. Where are you, Mister? There. No, not you. Kagemaru. Yeah, okay, we know that one has the... Oh, there it is. Yep, he had Macrocosmos, he just never drew it. Okay. So this is this man's deck. He has 3 copies of Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. Must be special summoned by sending face-up continuous spell cards. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. He has Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, 3 copies. Must be special summoned by tributing 3 fiends. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. And then he has Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. Must be special by sending 3 face-up trap cards to the graveyard. Alright, sure. He has, out of all the spell cards, continuous spell cards, he only has 3 copies of Herculean Power, 3 copies of Messenger of Peace. And that's it. Yeah, I know, I remember where those were from now. But yeah, so he needs to put down 3 copies of Herculean Power or Messenger of Peace to even summon one. Or he needs to have Metal Reflex Slime, Quantum Cat, Swamp Mirror. And DNA Surgery. I guess DNA Surgery also works. So he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has 12 continuous trap cards, which at least makes it such that this Uriah is the most likely one to be able to be summoned. Meanwhile, Fiends, he has 6 normal summonable ones. That's it, and then the Creator for some reason. This guy is just here. Which has absolutely no synergy with the rest of the deck. So yeah, basically I think we can conclude that this deck is bricky AF, and it's probably going to be a pain to play going doing the reverse duel. But I am curious if they have animations. It'd be cool to see. But yeah, alright. Didn't put in the fusion monster. Did the fusion monster exist back then? Yeah, no extra deck. You have a fusion against 10k attack? Oh. Right, yeah. Well, that was an interesting time. So basically, from what I'm understanding, GX is the shitpost, the shitpost arc. I mean, not to that extent, but they're definitely not taking themselves very seriously anymore compared to the first season. Wacky things are happening, and we just have to be along for the ride, you know. That's the first thing I've learned today about GX. The second thing I learned about GX is that Jaden's deck sucks. But I mean, compared to some of the other themes I've been playing, I guess, like, there are definitely decks that are worse in the first arc that we had to play with. At least we have a 2k blocker, you know? At least set claim and pass is not terrible against what CPUs we're playing. But it is just stalling to get Poly. When he gets Neospatians, his deck sucks worse. Oh boy. We're gonna have an even worse time. Looking forward to it. Oh boy. Alright. That was a fun session tonight, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed. And you know what? It is fun to learn about the anime lore, so next time I go to locals, I can understand why everybody else loves those cards, and you know, I can actually point out, like, oh, I actually know what the hero cards do now, besides, you know, DPE, Dark Lore, Pass Lore. Alright, that was fun. I'll catch you guys around soon. Peace.